Welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which we cover astrology, psychic updates, as well as the twin flame path. I do come to you live on Fridays, and if you do click the bell, you get the updates by zodiac sign and more. And very importantly, we do have new hubs opening early in 2022 and beyond. Galaxy Pub for information content, as well as the Age of Aquarius magazine. So without further ado, let's get into the update for your zodiac sign. And if you need to see me live, as I mentioned, live on Fridays. Hi Pisces, welcome back. We're here to do your psychic prediction update for your zodiac sign, and all the information is at the end of the video. Now, I've been sitting with the energy of your reading, and there's this moodiness, there's this broodiness coming through, and I do feel for some of you, you might have heard some information and you're thinking of this. Others of you, it's almost this regression back, but I do feel it's almost like something's directly coming towards you. I'm seeing from the demeanor of the cards, it's almost the interpretation of how you're feeling, and you can see the moodiness on this person's face. Yes, there is frustration, but I do see as well your assets are set to grow. I also feel your self-esteem is... it's almost like somebody is crossing an unhealthy boundary here. And it's like you feel, it's almost like suddenly you're doing a 360 and you're like, no, that's not appropriate. I feel you're creating these firm boundaries with individuals. Some of you are going back to a situation and there's frustration that it didn't have its full potential. Now I'm seeing this coming through in a lot of areas. This can be with your resources. This can also be with a past person, and I am saying a past person in the mix of this scenario. For some reason, you feel right now, you feel under the pump. You feel like everything's coming at you. I'm really also seeing this pressure can be coming through in your throat chakra. And to really be mindful of your environment and the people, places and things, because moving into this week, into next month, it's going to be pretty busy. And especially I'm seeing self-esteem energy, but I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. I'm more seeing it as you putting your foot down, and I feel you putting your foot down with circumstances is creating those boundaries. I can hear a lot of white noise around you as well. This can be family members. It might be for those of you, if you're a single parent, it just feels the energy of white noise around you. And you're wanting some space, but you do have a lot to achieve in such a short space of time. I do feel some of you, this communication is going to get to the heart of it. Some of you are merely feeling in order to have this romantic connection move forward, the transparency is required, and the almost that they are directly valuing you. But I'm seeing yet again, there's something to do with crossness, cross wires, and a very, very necessary deep conversation to be had, and it is actually long overdue. I'm feeling that it's almost like if somebody has been repeating a pattern with you, it's not going to wash at this point. It might feel unnatural to you for you to relate to circumstances in this way. But I'm hearing the term enough is enough, and I feel the enough is that you want this pattern to break. I do see this communication happening. Now, because I saw the moodiness in the cards, it's something of a conversation, something in the way this person problem solves with you, and the ins and outs. That's what they're showing me. I also see jealousy. I do see this person at times can be quite jealous of you. And I'm also hearing the term projection. I don't feel this individual's in that mindset anymore, and I do feel they're coming towards you wanting to make peace. There is... I'm going to pull another card. I do feel that the conversation is about the past. The conversation is about these crosswires. But again, it's almost like you're feeling like you're happy once you get the information. But in your mind, you don't want it to repeat. And you're kind of wondering why you had to go through so much to get to this point of where you are right now. It's like, you know, you're asking the purpose. Somebody's crossing a boundary here. Yeah. There are people around you at the minute crossing boundaries, and you're not feeling that they understand where you stand. I'm also hearing you're tired of picking up people's pieces. Yeah, you're tired of picking up people's pieces. You've got major missions here. And your mission really in your life is to feel that the give and take is there. And that's with all people. It's almost like over the whole spectrum of life. It's not coming down to just one individual. For some of you, this is your twin flame. It literally feels that it has been quite burdensome, and emotionally it has been affecting you. You've been holding your tongue. I feel you're still holding your tongue, but I feel your facial expression kind of says it all. I'm getting a lot of pressure coming from the shoulders. It's like you feel like the world's on your shoulders right now. But you're dropping it. I do see you actually walking away from, this could be a friend or a family member in a conflict. You just don't want the drama, and you feel like you're having to repeat yourself. You feel like you're having to say things over and over again. You just can't be bothered. Feels so nonchalant to say such, doesn't it? But that's how you're feeling. You're just like, look, I've got 99 problems, and this situation is just one of the many. It's not going anywhere. Let's put that on the back burner right now and move away. So I feel that you're retreating back. And it's quite funny. It's literally as this is playing out, simultaneously on the other person's side of the fence, your romantic interest. I do feel suddenly there's communication coming in, and you directly resonate on that same level. It does feel a bit of a mirror happening here. I feel instead of turning away from each other, you're realizing you need to turn in towards each other. But this art of appreciation is coming through, and it's funny because on both sides of the fence in love, it's not that these energies around us are bad. It's that each person collectively at the moment is healing. So on your side, you could feel abandoned, having to be everything for everyone. On their side, they're realizing the value of connections, but they're thinking of you as the connection. Both of you are thinking about how to make everything very balanced, how to create stability. I do feel some of you are almost, how can I put it? For some of you, and I don't know why I'm saying a teenager. I'm saying a teenager here, and it can be somebody who's taking advantage of finances. Sounds strange, but it's like almost like that value of cash. And this could be an older person. I'm feeling it's sort of, an older individual who's in your life. For some of you, that is you viewing yourself of where you were versus where you are now. And you've had to always be responsible. So when you see these circumstances playing it does frustrate you. Especially when individuals around you aren't realising the sacrifices you're making. This conversation in love, though, both of you are in a lot of pressure. I do feel on the opposite side of the fence, this person maybe has an individual who is unwell. I feel both of you, I'm going to pull a card for the heart of it. It's like something's being shifted out of your lives. You're kind of thinking in the tunnel vision sense that the things that you're doing right now are moving you. It's a bit like autopilot. But the autopilot, and the reason why there's so much resistance at the minute is because a new chapter's coming in. But in order for that new chapter to come in, something's ending. A problem is being taken off your hands. And it's not necessarily that it can be a problem. I mean, it could be a social responsibility, but something's being lifted from you. What is this situation, please? Okay, something emotionally that you didn't want to let go of. Something that you feel that you had to do. It's being lifted from this person, please. Oh, so interesting. I want to see how this month plays out for you guys. All of where your life stands right now, it's about to completely change. What you think the map of your life is right here, right now, what they're showing me is the universe can be really interesting the way they operate. You've been living Groundhog Day. Your potential has been on the back burner. Your potential has been on the back burner with this connection also. I feel that you put that on hold. Maybe not through choice, but through needs, expectations. Universe is feeling you're ready to achieve some of these things now, but universe is freeing you so you can be with this individual. And I feel it's happening on both sides of the fence. But there is something of a lesson here. You're not getting what the lesson is. Sometimes the lesson can be everything happens for a reason. All right, and I truly believe that. I really do. This whole life of where you have been to date, you have outgrown. And so the new shoe of that life is coming in. During that stage, it's usually this release, we're accepting, this is my role, this is what I've got to do. And I feel you're moving beyond that now, but you're not going to see it coming. It's going to happen overnight. It's when you believe, and it's something to help you believe. It's giving you a new purpose. You're going to have a new function in your given life. And as that happens, I see it's almost like it's a tower, but it's success. This success is coming towards both parties here, but it's removing the obstacles. We will get into the extension if you want to join us. The link is below. Otherwise, listen to the rest of the video, and I'll see you during the week at YILDIZ Readings for the Twin Flame Update. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website. The VIP list is there. And when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform. And 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light. I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. Take very good care, and I'll see you on the other side.